Really, human? Really? Dear, oh dear. Anyway, greetings, everybody. Are we ready for our doom room? What? I am not hamming it up already. Don't you dare. Right. Greetings. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome. It's a doom room. Are we ready? Probably not. And nevertheless, here I am. Oh, did anybody get hold of that? It's too exciting. Too excitable. I'm too excitable. Dark X, don't boop me. I am the Dark Overlord of the galaxy. I have evil denizens. I'm not boopable. Hello, AJ. How many swords have we got today? Greetings, Mutu. Are we ready? Are we excited? Oh, human, just leave the hair alone. Greetings, Somdra. Hello, Barbie. Let's go doom room. Yeah. I hope you appreciated that. I feel cheaper for reading it, Somdra. Two, AJ. Third next week. Honestly. Greetings, Sock Monkey. Welcome. I have to say, human, I think the bow has to go. I know we tried again, and you thought you nailed it, but it's just too much. Greetings, Chloe. We're just removing the bow, everybody. Speak amongst yourselves. Human. Do it again. I liked it. Anyway, I am not boopable. Don't hug me. My floof is poisonous. There we go. Mumble, mumble, boop. Honestly, this obsession that you all have. Okay, human, Fringe has got to go. We tried, guys. We tried again. Whew, there we go. Do you know what, human? I actually feel liberated. Now, so, which is not very poisonous, Floof. It's poisonous enough, I'll have you know. Hello, Amira. It seems as if you're almost confused by me being dressed in my Halloween outfit as Barbie. Clearly. We've had to take the hair off because it's, you know, really fucking annoying. Right, stop booping me, everybody. I'm unboopable. Don't mock me, human. If I say I'm unboopable, I'm unboopable. Hello, Antagonista. I'm not sure I welcomed you. Hello. It is a special doom room today, Somdra. It is indeed. For the first time, it is a doom room that the human has not written. But Mutu has. Entitled Candy Cottage. Yes, one of your own. Chloe, you saw the end of last week's episode that you missed. Excellent. You loved it. Excellent. Excellent. So, stop booping me. Salutations. Hey, see, that is the correct deference. Greeting me as Lord Raz the Resplendent. Overlord of all. Not boop. Honestly. One day you will all understand. And then you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. Greetings, Kyle. Anyway. AJ, you get Rapunzel? Honestly. Greetings, Chris. Welcome. Can we have a Barbie escape room someday? I'm not sure. We'll think about it, Sock Monkey. We'll think about it. Chloe, you can neither confirm nor deny that there is a lab under your shop. Well, we know there is now because it was in last week's Doom Room. So, you know, there definitely is. Yeah. Hello, Yellow, you love my dress. Thank you. I'm Barbie for Halloween. Clearly. Even I can't keep a straight face anymore. Anyway, have I welcomed everybody? Oh, good morning, Yvonne. Good morning for you. Good afternoon for us. And greetings for everybody everywhere in between. Whether it's the bonjour, an hola, or a good night, welcome. It's exhausting being so being so welcoming. I do not love the boobs. Amira, you wanted to be Wednesday, but you can't be bothered now. I know you. If you're going to be asked for Halloween, you have to be asked in good time, don't you? It is so difficult. I must admit, the human was a lot less asked about everyone else's costume. I think I was lucky. I must have been top of the list. By the time she got to Zula's, she had no fucks left to give. And if you want to see all of our Halloween outfits, about a week ago, we unveiled them all in a video. So you can scroll back to that. Yeah. So, Mutu, if you taunt me enough, you might break me free of whatever Blettin did. Blettin just gives me a whole lot of loving. Yvonne, where's my bow? It's here. We started off with it a couple of minutes ago, but it's just too distracting for the human. And you know how fucking easily distracted she is. We need to do the best we can, Yvonne. We need to give ourselves the best chance. So, Anacris, some species go quiet when you throw a sheet over them, not Zula. No, take it as a challenge. Greetings, Skip. And if you want to see Zula in costume performing Monday's sub-only live, you'll find it on Patreon. Anybody can watch it on Patreon, and you'll find a link in my profile. Just if anyone's interested. Mutu, that would make me scream. Yeah. And Carl, my fringe is here as well. But that pissed the human off. Greetings, Paula. How is the human feeling today? Thank you for asking. She has her voice, so she's very happy with that. She bathed it very liberally in gin after yesterday's live. Very, very generous quantities, bathing for its medicinal antiseptic purposes. And it seems to have done the trick, so we are going to soldier on today. And hopefully we won't have to limp away half done. Nobody wants to limp away half done. We'll see it through to completion. Oh, Paula, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, so you won't be here for the whole live. Oh dear. Well, you will have to catch up on YouTube tomorrow for any bits that you've missed. But I hope you have a fabulous time when you do have to leave, yeah. God, how am I so far behind with the messages already? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to try and catch up with the messages. And then I'm going to start the Doom Room. It's very... kind of couldn't be worse than Zula's migrating headdress yesterday. It was problematic. It was problematic. I think Zula did it so that the human would have to periodically manhandle them. I think that's Zula's thing, you know? A lot of very strange bathing practices going on in this place. And if I say it's strange after everything that's been going on in the basement, you know it must be strange. Yeah. Oh, greetings, Kaluna. Sondra, don't be mean to Zula. I know you love Zula, really. I know you love Zula, really. Kyle, enough about the bath time. I really rather not think about Zula and human bath time. It's... ugh. Paula, are you still feeling a bit sore about the ancestors' predictions yesterday? Someone will have to take your place for some mild inconvenience. Anyway, there is no Kipo. I'll be honest, AJ, I'm not sure about the whole Zooming thing. Just, I've seen stuff I can't unsee. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. So, everybody, without any further ado, which usually means I'm going to spend another 5 minutes waffling, without any further ado, shall we start the Doom Room? Very special Doom Room this week. Very special. Not written by the human. So yes, it's all going to work, and it does include a knife. So please, I would say show your love to Mutu, but I know how truly bizarre you can all be. But yes, all credit to Mutu. You'd like closer ado, would you, Paula? Well, there's plenty ado for everybody. But let us begin. Hang on, shall we? Don't you worry, there's a knife. Don't you worry, everybody. Right, let us begin. You awaken on a lukewarm floor. It's sticky under your face where you must have drooled. I have to say, it's a fucking stonking start, isn't it? Isn't it? As you peel yourself off the floor and your vision clears, you notice that the floor is made of rock candy. You look around and discover that you're in a quaint cottage entranceway, but something is wrong. The entire place and everything in it are made of cake, candy, or biscuit. The floor is candy. The side table against one wall is gingerbread, as is the outer door. All the trim is icing, and the tablecloth on the table is marzipan. The little windows aren't really windows, just paintings of a sunny day in glaze on the wall. You check the door to find it rock hard, like someone forgot the baking powder. There's no breaking it down. There's a gigantic lock on the door, and next to the door is a keypad with marshmallow buttons. It looks like you'll need both a key and a lock to open it. Oh yeah, you got to work hard, bitches. There are three. That was my bit. Mutu didn't write that bit. Just in case you couldn't tell. There are three other doors off the entranceway. Two are partly open. To the right looks like it goes to the kitchen. To the left looks like a living room. And ahead is a closed door. So your first choice, everybody. Kitchen, living room, or closed door. Whoa, there was a ghost. Thank you, Ruth. Welcome, Ruth. So the polls have been set up in advance. Whoever is in charge of polls today, is it Chloe? And your first choice is kitchen, living room, or closed door. No, Paula, not ahead is a closed door. Ahead is a closed door. Ahead is a closed door. Ahead. Anachrist, am I going to tell you all the bits I've added? It'll be anything with an expletive. Or slightly demeaning towards you all. That'll be mine. Ghost. There was a ghost on the screen, AJ. Sorry, there was a ghost on the screen, not on the... Yeah. Anyway. Clooney, you're already hungry. Sandra the human has become ever so organised. I know. It's terrifying. That means she's going to forget something really, really important. Really important. What do we think the human has forgotten for being so organised? What do we think she's forgotten? Human, is the power going to go out any second? Right, the poll is finished and we're going to the kitchen. Chloe, I do trust everybody with the polls. I mean, they don't follow orders, but then, frankly, Chloe, neither do you. Honestly, Chloe, it's a bit pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, everybody, if you're not tapping, you're slacking. Thanks, AJ. Yvonne, do we have a drink? We only have squish. We don't have like a drink. Right? Right. Yes, Paula, trust. Oh, hello, Elvis. Welcome. You'll fit right in. Yes, squish. You heard me, Sondra. Squish. Before we carry on, AJ, are there any shirts or magazines you can buy? Follow the link in my profile to get your hands on all my merch. Slay is still available. You can still get bracelets and bracelets. Wah! Thank you. Thank you, Chloe, for the pumpkin. Anyway. Oh, Yvonne, I see that maybe the human had forgotten to get herself refreshment. I see. No, we have refreshment. But we thought it'd be best to keep it, simple. Paula, you're wearing your Froggist of West Yorkshire shirt. Okay. Right. Shall we continue? Let's continue. Yes. You go through the door into what is indeed a kitchen with a small dining table. This room is also candy. The walls, the cupboards, the dining table and chairs. But here there's a difference. The cooking equipment is eerily real after the rest of the cottage. On the wall there's a knife rack with steel knives. There's a real cast iron wood-burning oven and a stainless steel work table that looks like a guillotine-type device is bolted to it. There's a slightly shiny figure on the table. And what do you check out first? Next, Paul! Oven, cupboards or table, and the human is going to take a sip. I think we're going to be doing a lot of little sipping today, everybody. A lot of sipping. A lot of sipping. Yvonne, you read that as Paula put a shirt on her Yorkshire Terrier. Well, that sounds halfway between code and euphemism, if ever there was one. I really don't want to know what Paula does with her Yorkshire Terrier. But there we go. It was a satisfying pop, was it, Chloe? That was the top coming off the human's bottle. Oh, human, you've just sapped away what we're reading. Don't do that. Hello, Harry. Dancing Queen. Young and something. Only 17. We're a lot older than 17, aren't we? Can we even imagine that? Sondra, imagine if it was a sausage dog. Sondra, I'd really rather not. I'd really rather not. Can we stop this? Can we stop? Because the human is distracting herself with dirty jokes that no one's making and no one needs to make. Right, the poll has ended in a perfect three-way tie between oven, cupboards and table. What are we going to do about that? It's difficult, isn't it? Isn't it difficult? You're so difficult. All of you, you're difficult. Chloe says oven. Okay, fuck it. Oven it is. Oven it is. Indeed, this is not a democracy, Galuna. This is not a democracy. This is what happens when I give you people a choice. Anyway, we're looking in the oven. The oven is cold. You open it, and inside is a human skeleton and a lot of ash. The smell of bird meat is still strong and uncomfortable and the worst thing you've ever smelt. The skeleton is wearing what looks like a wireframe for a pointed, wide-brimmed hat. Clearly they were put in there still dressed. You also find a locket of incredibly blackened metal. You take the locket, shaking off the excess human ash, and pop it open. Inside is a small key. You put the key in your pocket for later. So there we go. Now it's back to whatever the choice was. What was the choice? Table and something else. Sondra, you've smelled worse. Have you? Harry, the the idea that you say things like that and you have offspring is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Table or cupboard? Thank you. Thank you, Mutu. And I mean, you should know. I guess it spoiled it for you, though, Mutu. It's not as if you can play along now, is it? Yeah. Oh, Sondra, the customer that doesn't bathe. Oh, there's always one of those, isn't there? Ugh. Kind of like dusty cheese. Ugh. Dusty, damp cheese. Oh, Paula, TikTok is playing with your heart. You can't vote in the polls, but you can pin comments today. Right, we're going to look at the table. We're going to look at the table. Here we go, table. You examine the table and find the figure looks like a candied human with a name tag. Poor Carl, poor dead Carl, poor extra tasty dead Carl. It turns out the guillotine is the candy chopper, and whomever was here last had started at Candy Carl's feet and gotten up to about the knees. Conveniently, you get to see what the cross-section of a leg looks like as you tuck in to find that human candy is delicious. You eat till your teeth ache before you notice a note tucked into the name tag with the numbers 6 and 9. As you leave the kitchen to explore more, you take the biggest knife off the wall and take it with you. There's no way that won't come in handy, and you don't want to forget it later. Harry, there aren't paper clips yet. But yes, we've got Candied Carl. Isn't that awesome? I know, Paula, we've never had Candied Carl, right? Right. You think DC would make great brittle? There are other things you can do with these nuts. Doesn't just need to be brittle. Anyway, no one said paperclip. Kaluna says, thank you, Mutu, for 69 and a knife. Okay, guys, we know the knife is difficult. Hello, chicken boy. Tell Daddy. Tell Daddy what you need to say. Go on, tell Daddy. Tell Daddy. Mutu, you messed up. There's no leaving the kitchen. There's still a thing. Is there? We've still got the... Is it the cupboards to do? You haven't messed up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, Harry, there's no sink. Find somewhere else to piss. Anyway, no, Paula, we're not leaving the kitchen. Hush, hush. We've got other stuff we need to do. Stop it. Stop it. Nuts and a sausage dog. Sondra, behave. I'm wasting my fucking breath, aren't I? Anyway, we've got to go through the cupboards. Yes, we'll go through the cupboards. And yes, Chloe, I know that you're obviously devastated that Zelo isn't in costume. We'll have to see if we can do something about that. Human only has one pair of hands, you know. And sometimes not even as many as that. So there. Harry, we don't need to leave anybody. Harry, stop being mean to Paula. Fuck, it's just like kindergarten or play school, isn't it? Isn't it? AJ, you think Candy Carl would be like a toffee apple? Do you suck toffee apples? Is AJ trying to tell me something? No? Okay. AJ, you vote that Paula lays on the floor and gives up. Okay. That's fine. Anyway, Chloe doesn't care. Zelo needs a costume. Human, suck it up. Know your place, human. Maybe that's the thing, human. The thing that we've had to sacrifice. Paula, don't stay in the kitchen. Pumpkin, Kyle. You think a pumpkin. Oh, human. Human, what have you just planned out to do next week? Do you want to scratch all of that? Oh, AJ, you bite toffee. AJ bites toffee apples. Isn't that how you lose teeth? Is it? Okay, so now we've established that. I think AJ's still trying to tell me something. AJ Corey is your trusted adult now? She's too drunk for that. Yvonne, is that like a caramel apple? Where it's an apple coated in toffee? Yeah. Oh, someone's already answered. Anyway, we were doing stuff. Guys, we're just hanging out in the kitchen now. Newsflash, Ruth doesn't like toffee apples. I must admit, I don't either. I like an apple. I like, sweet stuff. We don't need them both together like that. You can do better sweet things with apples. You can do cake, or you can do crumble, or you can do pie. Anyway, did we look in the cupboards yet? No, Yvonne. I've been waffling. Let's look in the cupboards. Chris, you don't like bad apples. Am I a bad apple? Hello, Denise. You're wading into the debate with you used to bite off all the toffee and chuck the apple, right? It's a waste of good toffee. So you open the cupboards and find them. Shall I try that again, human? I was so eager to carry on as the model of efficiency. You open the cupboards and find all but one contain only candy replicas of food and household items. The one exception has a small bottle of blue liquid labelled Immortality Potion Part 1 and an out-of-date Space Desk Monthly magazine. You flip through the pages of the magazine, gawking and getting overly excited about the latest models of Space Desk, until you find a scrawled note tucked in one of the pages which says, "Drink Part 1, wait for the tingling to start, and then drink Part 2 before the tingling stops. Eternity awaits." You unplug and sniff the potion. It smells like bubblegum, so you drink it down. It's not like magic is real, right? Nothing happens for a moment, but as you turn around to leave, your whole body starts to tingle pleasantly. It's not because of the potion, that's because of me, baby. Again, I've added that bit. As if you couldn't tell. So the next poll is ready. It should be the one that has closed door and living room, I believe. Oh, fuck. Have you already done it? Fuck. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, Chloe. Sombra, Daddy Santa makes you... Oh, Sombra, please. Sombra, please. Sombra, come on. Oh, Blettin makes me more than tingle, Kyle. Human, let's have a sip, because as much as I like the way that you're having a slightly dodgy throat, makes it much easier for me to do these low, sexy voices. I don't think we should. Have a sip, and then we'll look in the living room. Good sip, well done, human. No big pop, though. We'll all be disappointed. So, oh, is everyone being disgusting about Daddy Santa? Stop it. I think Sondra does need to be grounded. Ruth, you just want to give a big teddy bear hug to Daddy Santa. That's okay. He does give good hugs. It's the most wholesome sentence I think has ever slipped from my lips. Never you mind what I like for Christmas dinner. Oh, Kaluna, I thought... Kaluna, I thought that sentence was going to be quite something else. These days I only tingle when I sit in one position too long and try to stand. For a minute I thought we'd lost you to the other side, Kaluna. To the other side of endless carry-on style euphemisms, but you pulled it back from the brink. We seem to be stuck in the foyer again. The foyer. Foyer. Oh, let's all hug Papa Christmas. Did I say that Daddy Santa gives good hugs? I did say that he does give good hugs. And now I can't remember what won the fucking poll. Was it the closed door or the living room? I don't remember. What was it? What was it? Oh, we're going to do it again. Okay, everyone vote in the poll. Everyone vote in the poll. Come on. Vote in the poll. Kaluna, it's fun to teeter on the line. We seem to do it every live, though. Am I meant to be Goldilocks? I'm Barbie. I am not Goldilocks. I am not Rapunzel. I forgot who I wasn't. Sondra, please. Sondra needs a chimney. Human. Sondra needs a chimney. Human, I don't know whether to find it amusing or disturbing. How are you finding it, Human? More disturbing than usual. Right, living room it is. Thank you, everybody. We're going to look in the living room. I'll leave you all to teeter while we look in the living room. You walk into the living room. Everything is candy here. Candy. I'm getting posh, aren't I? Candy. Everything is candy here too. It has the same glazed windows with exactly the same painting of outside on all of them. There's a fireplace with a very realistic looking candy model of a fire that seems to actually produce light and heat. A gingerbread rocking chair with marshmallow cushions, a shelf full of preserving jars, and a chocolate hip bath in the corner. Above the fireplace is an icing picture of what looks like a green psychotic-looking plushie. Its whole head turns to follow you as you move around the room. In the corner there's a life-sized, highly detailed gummy bear on a plinth with the words Jenny on it and a note stuck to it. So the next poll, bear, fireplace or jars? Holy shit, Chloe, you are on fire with the polls, aren't you? A flame, positively a flame. You're almost like noodles, aren't you? Almost like noodles. So please vote in the poll for bear and fireplace and whatever else it says. Yeah, I'll wait. It's okay, I'll wait. While we wait, how are we enjoying this so far, everybody? How are we enjoying it? Candy Cottage, right? Candy Cottage. Is the gummy bear still toasting? I think we're going to find out, Kaluna. We'll find out. You thought you'd make it longer than a minute. Do you know what, Chloe? When the human presets these, the human doesn't have any control over how long they are. So she can preset the question and the options, but it doesn't give her the option to set the time. AJ says it's fun. Chloe is loving it. Kaluna is loving it. Somdra, Mutu should send in more. Well, Somdra, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, just saying. Just saying. Oh, Chloe, you can change the times on a whim. On a whim. On a whim. Right, everybody, we're looking at Bear. We're looking at Bear. Okay, let's look at Bear. The gummy bear is the most realistic sweet you've ever seen. As you look through the translucent gummy, you can make out organs and everything. There's a square box inside Bear. The note stuck to the plinth says, in future, taxidermy first. You take your knife out and cut into Bear's gooey, tasty side. You taste some... Human, this isn't funny. You taste some on the way and find it's a weirdly pleasant meat-flavoured gummy sweet. Human, are you feeling like there's a market for that? Coming soon to our merch store. It really is taxidermied too, and the skin starts to peel off as you cut. It's hard going, but you eventually get to the metal box. You open it to find a small key. Yes, AJ! Giving guidance and care. Whoa! As a giant gummy bear. Brilliant. Brilliant. So there we go. That was Bear. No, not I'm a gummy bear. No, Ruth. No. Bad Ruth. Bad Ruth. Right, so we're on to the next choice, which was fireplace or jars. Fireplace or jars. Fireplace or jars. I'm going to let the human take a sip again. Keep her vocal cords. Oh, that was a somewhat pleasing pop. Have a sip, human. Oh dear, is Bear still in the options? Chloe, you shouldn't say don't vote Bear, because you know what everyone's going to do now, right? Oh no, everybody's being good. Oh, so for Chloe, you behave. When Mutu writes the escape room, oh, we'll all behave. Yes, Omdra, I bet you wish you'd voted Bear now. Yeah. It's because Apple user isn't here. It's because Apple user isn't here to cheat, to blatantly cheat. Right. Oh, blimey, guys, you're all very indecisive today. We've got another straight out tie. Okay, who's going to break the tie? Blame Apple user when they aren't here to defend themselves. Fucking right, AJ. And what the thing is, we have to remember, everybody, when Apple user is here next, we have to tell them that they missed their song being sung, okay? We all have to agree. We all have to agree. Right? Right. Kaluna, you were decisive. It's just people didn't agree with you. That is a fair point. Right, jars it is. Jars, 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 jars. Where are the jars? Here are the jars. We've got the jars. You look through the jars on the shelf and find that they are filled with homemade fruit liqueurs strong enough to make your urine flammable. You sample some of each, but don't even manage to get all the way along before you realise you'll need enough clear-headedness to escape before getting totally plastered. So you fill your pockets with jars for later. So there we go. Exactly, AJ, exactly. Right, so this only leaves the fireplace. So let's look at the fireplace. Sorry, human's just going to cough for a second. Better? Okay. You lean down towards the fireplace, captivated by the beautifully crafted candy fire. No, Somdra, Daddy Santa will neither come down it nor come down it, okay? So stop. Disgusting. Honestly, seriously, guys, if we ever explained to human father what all this was, no. You lean down towards the fireplace, captivated by the beautifully crafted candy fire. It feels as hot and bright as real fire, but doesn't move or flicker. As you kneel down closer in fascination, you notice movement above in your peripheral vision. The plushy painting is leaning down from the wall, frame and all, watching you. You stand up with a start and back away. Suddenly, a 6-foot gummy snake launches itself out from behind the picture at you. You lash out at it to protect yourself and knock it out of the air. It falls into the fire and catches alight with the blazing yellow and green flame of burning sugar. It thrashes as it dies and clips the picture with its burning tail. The picture falls from the wall, burning onto the hearth. As it burns away, the picture leaves behind a note which burns too. But before it's completely gone, you make out the numbers 6 and 9. Unprecedented. We've got a poll. Why have we got a poll? Ooh. Ooh. Well, everybody seems to be loving this, Mutu. Everybody seems to be loving this a lot. Sorry, Human's going to cough again. Justice for gummy noodles. Sandra, don't put snake in thingy in that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sandra, do you think it gives the human a little break? I must admit, the human has found it a great novelty to not have to write an escape room this week. Plus, the human also finds it a great novelty. The human never enjoys the escape rooms because she knows what's coming. Yeah. So the actual surprise of playing an escape room was, it was really nice. Really nice. Are they gummies or are they gummies? Now, AJ, that is a fucking good question. Yeah. Oh, it's very nice that everyone's being very nice, isn't it? I'm not used to you all being so nice. It's wonderful that you're all enjoying the Doom Room. Now, if any of you do want to submit an escape room, and I'll be honest, I don't think the human was really expecting that to be a thing. But if you do, the email is hello@zulumonkey.com. That's the best way to do it, which I think is, you'll find it on the website or something. Yeah. So, Ruth, you didn't get a notification? About what? About what, Ruth? You think they're laced with something if they're moving and stuff, Chloe? Do you think? Jefferson Airplane. You think the only place to go is the door? Is it? Really? What, the front door? There's the closed door, isn't there? There's the closed door. We need... Yeah, we've got to look through the closed door. Yeah. Yes, Mutu, the human reserves the right to refuse submissions. Thank you for this. I feel like, yes, that's the full small print there. The human reserves the right to crush your dreams. Yes, anyway. Anyway. Right. Hello, Jammy Dodger. Welcome. Skip, you're angling for a cut of the live gifts. Well, I'd say two things first, Skip. Number one, you've got to write a fucking escape room. I'm going to tell you three things. Number two, the human has to okay it. And number three, I don't know how much you think we make from live gifts, guys. And it's not to say that we don't appreciate them, but YouTube, TikTok take a lot, okay? I'm sure you're only teasing, Skip. But if the human had to survive on TikTok's live gifts, we would be in trouble. Yeah. And that sounds awfully grasping, doesn't it? And I don't mean that at all. I appreciate every little thing. But I am just saying that ain't part of the deal, guys. That ain't part of the deal. Yeah. So we've got the closed door. Never forget the closed door. Guys, it is pence. Shall I tell you the worst part, right? This is what, so for those of you who don't know, this is what TikTok does if you're in the UK. So you get your gifts, which TikTok turns into diamonds, and then inexplicably, for some reason that we don't really understand, you're then paid in dollars. So, so trying to work it out, guys, is incredibly, well, it's impossible. It's impossible. Yes, Yvonne, in US dollars. We get paid in US dollars in the UK. Sondra, there is a minimum withdrawal on live gifts, but the cost of the subscriptions is the month after, and they pay that automatically. But that I think they do pay in pounds now, but they didn't used to. So, so there we go, guys, just giving you a little peep behind the curtain. Is that TikTok is a confusing place. It's a very confusing place. Chloe, I'm not sure that's made it any less confusing. Sandra, you've learned about the pay thing. It's yeah, like that. And also, don't forget that I think they've just changed it this very week, but you also only have the choice to be paid via PayPal, which means that yes, you have to pay a fee to withdraw, and then yes, you have to pay a fee for any transactions to get it from dollars to pounds. So yeah, you know that little bit? It's even less by the time you want to use it. I'm saying TikTok ain't the land of milk and honey, guys. TikTok ain't the land of milk and honey. I'm going to say hello to Alfie Teddy King. Hello. Very long name. And Mutu's prompting me. Mutu's prompting me to move along. Do you think I should take it more seriously since it's actually their escape room? Do you think? Yvonne, so what I'm saying is buy merch instead. I guess, Yvonne, I guess. Basically, or join Patreon. Yes, Kaluna, join Patreon. I mean, in those other places, you get something else for it as well. You know, you actually get something. But anyway, guys, I didn't intend for this to be, oh, woe is me. I intended it to be a serious illumination of what a confusing thing TikTok is. But yes, if you want to support me in other ways, there, just follow the links to my profile. Oh, Sondra, you always get my love. I didn't mean for that to sound quite so terrifying. But anyway, yes, we're supposed to be looking at the door. Alfie, you ordered one of our T-shirts. Wonderful. Wonderful. By the way, guys, yeah, order T-shirts. Yeah, that. What they said. Right, back to the escape room. Yes, Sondra, closed door. Here we go. You open the door to find a bedroom. Almost. It's all candy in here, too. There's a narrow biscuit bed against the wall with a lump like someone lying down under the marshmallow duvet. Human, we need a marshmallow duvet. That sounds divine. And a little midnight snack. Against the other wall is a witch's shrine made all the creepier by the happy, bright colours, rock candy, animal bones, and other obviously candy replicas of occult paraphernalia. There's even a toffee skull which glows faintly. The shrine is set up on a gingerbread version of the latest top-end space desk. So, your choice, bed or shrine. Oh, Chloe, you won that already. Bed or shrine? Just your classic choice. Classic choice. No, not Daddy said, oh, hello, Strawberry Pimpalster. Humanity is more confusing than TikTok. Tell me about it. Basically, I'm on a fucking hiding to nothing, aren't I? Sondra, stop with the Daddy Santa. Stop it. Oh, Alfie, I see Anachronista has fielded your thingy, your question. Thank you, Anachronista. Right. So, what was I saying? Oh, vote in the poll for where we're going to go next. Bed or shrine? Bed or shrine? I'm not telling Daddy Santa anything. Sondra, hush. Hush. What's my name? My name is Raz. Raz the Resplendent Spatchcock. Is that my married name? Am I Resplendent Spatchcock? Or am I Spatchcock Resplendent? I don't know. Farewell, Ruth. The internet is being a bitch. I'm sorry. It's not like it's my fault, actually. That one's not me. Your internet isn't me. Barbie the Resplendent. I have to admit, I don't dislike the dress. I'm not really used to clothing at all. I much more prefer it when my floof blows free. But I'm growing on it. I'm growing on it. It's growing on me. Chloe, a resplendent special. It's another tie, guy. What are you all doing? Is that every vote has been tied? Right, bed or shrine? Bed or shrine? I am indeed a slay queen, Alfie. You have no idea how much I slay. Chloe says bed. Excellent. 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 Bed. Bed. Get ready, guys, get ready. You pull back the covers on the bed and find yourself looking at a translucent spectre lying there. It stands up on 4 legs and turns to face you. Its horns seem to grow as you watch. A ghost goat! It drops its head to charge and you only have a split second to act. You reach into your pocket for whatever you can grab and toss one of the jars of functionally paint thinner at it. The ghost goat unhinges its jaws and opens its mouth far too wide, showing multiple rows of pointed shark-like teeth, and snatches the jar out of the air. It starts chewing, and as it does, its horns shrink back and it bleats happily. Then belches a gout of flame, turns and happily trots away through the walls. Oh, that's it. There we go, guys. We visited the ghost goats. Or did they visit us? See how mindful and demure we are without Apple User. Wow, Apple User's taking a bit of a hit in their absence, aren't they? Yeah. Did we live, AJ? We haven't got that far yet. We're going to look at the luxury space desk. Yeah. Cluna, they better watch the replay. They better had. Yes. We're going to look at the shrine. Yes. The shrine that is on the luxury space desk. Yes. 1 second. Have you hit the right thing, human? You've hit the right thing. This really is a top end. Excuse me, I will start again. This really is the top end of luxury space desk. Even made of rock hard cake rather than wood, you get urges from touching it. That's new. You shake off the arousal and examine the shrine to find nothing of use on top. So you insert both keys and turn them. Human, have I fucked up? It's just a locked drawer. And you need keys to open it. Right, yeah, okay, apologies. So you insert both keys and turn them. And by the way, the urges thing, that is all Mutu. That's not me. I'm not taking the blame for space desk urges. Just saying. The drawer slams into you as it pops open on its own. It's heavy, made of the dentist, most rock-hard cake ever. I'm not sure I'm making it any better by doing the sultry voice. Inside, sitting perfectly in the middle, not having moved a millimetre as the drawer slammed into you, is a large, white key. You expect it to be candy, but it's bone. Probably human femur from the curvature. Human, hold it together. You pick it up and find that there are still gooey bits of marrow stuck to it. It looks about the size for the front door lock. The drawer slams itself shut and the keys turn on their own to lock it. Guys, I am not taking the blame for any of this. This is 100% Mutu. You've got to take it up with him. Cluna, it sounds kind of Attenborough. Maybe I'll start doing nature documentaries, but only on mating rituals. What do we think? I think I could do that. I'll try it out on Blettin, shall I? Shall I? AJ, you're going to eat the bone? Really, AJ? Really? That seems ill-advised after everything we've just said. Anachronist has done the Paula. Oh dear. Anyway, everybody... Chris, you've already eaten the bone. Too much information, guys. TMI. Anyway, I believe, pick a number 1 through 5. Anachronist, I thought you were laying down and giving up. Anyway, everybody, you've all done incredibly well, and we are almost ready to escape. Isn't that exciting? Don't we want to know where our final fate will lead us? Oh, Anachronist, you are being a minor inconvenience placeholder. You're doing it quite well. Yeah. And nearly on time, Somdra. We can't have it all, Somdra. You can't have it all. Be less rude about everything if you want me to be on time. Talk less about the human's father in thank you all terms. Yeah. Armed with the code and the gooey bone key, you make your way to the door. You enter the code, 6969, into the squishy keypad, and a concealed box set into the wall pops open. Inside is a small jar with Immortality Potion Part 2 on the label. Inside is a small candy blue-ringed octopus floating in the pale yellow liquid. It somehow manages to look like it's flipping you off with its tentacles. The tingling seems to be dying down, so if the potion is real, according to the note, you have little time to try it. You could turn the bone key in the lock and leave, or you can drink the potion first and possibly gain immortality. Choose. Final vote. Immortality potion or flee. Tipo would have done it on time. Somdra, don't turn on me. It's one thing to turn on Zula. Not me. It'll be the last thing you ever do. Strawberry Pin Palace is such a train wreck. Me or the live? Anyway, Anachronist, you don't have to do the chaos thing quite so well. Oh, most of you are going to choose to drink the potion. Somebody said human would have as well. You know that's a lie. Strawberry Pin Powder says both. Alfie, it is indeed Halloween soon. Yeah? But you have all spoken. And you have decided to go with the option, hello Andrew, of choosing the immortality potion. So let's see how that plays out for you, shall we? You decide to give the potion a go before you leave. This place is weird enough that it might even be a true shot at immortality. You open the jar and raise it to your face, but as you do, the Fucktopus jumps from the jar and into your mouth. It's extremely uncomfortable as it pushes its way down, but it tastes good, at least. After a moment, you start to feel a burning flowing out from your stomach, like molten sugar as it burns inside every part of your body. Your pain scream cuts off as you notice your fingers stop moving and start to glisten like candy. You reach for the door, but as you do, your joints lock up. The door is right there, but you can't reach it. The pain subsides and you find yourself frozen in place. You can't move, can't scream, can't breathe. You can't even turn your eyes away from the door, nearly within your grasp. With no outside light, you forget the passage of time as you stand there, never-endingly staring at the gingerbread door that you could have simply left through. Interminable time passes, never sleeping or moving, just staring. No one comes. There is no sound. You go insane, trapped in a candy body. You are indeed immortal, but now only wish you could die. And you're dead. So there we go. You achieved immortality, guys. Oh, I said and I shouldn't have said and you're dead. So there we go. Well done. Oh, hello, Mr. Werewolf Dude. So we've just got one ending left. So this is for everybody who said you were going to flee. Were you wiser than the people who decided to drink the immortality potion? We're going to find out. Yeah. Does it mean that DC and Jenny and Noodles are alive after all? We'll let Mutu field that one. Oh, hang on, I've just got to... Oh, the live wants me to... Says I've been detected inactivity. Are you shitting me? I'm working my little fucking heart out here. Right, so this is everybody who decided to flee. You put the potion jar in your pocket just in case and slide the nasty key into the lock. It turns easily. Outside is not a sunny day after all, but a vision of a perfectly picturesque snowy winter day. White powder covers the ground and trees. There's a path leading away through a snow-covered forest. As you step out, you're immediately plunged into painful cold. Human, I'm going to ruin this now, aren't I? You stagger as you're hit by it. You instinctively turn back to the warm cottage, but the door slams itself shut in your face. You hear the sound of a big lock booming shut. You bang on the door and notice that the light dusting of white powder on the door is not snow, but sherbet, and it's burningly cold. As you watch, the skin that touched it blisters. You try to look in the window and find it's painted on the outside too. Your only chance is to run and hope the movement keeps you warm. You pelt down the path as fast as you can, but it's not enough. You fumble in your pocket for the potion. Immortality is your only chance. But once you get the lid off, you discover it has frozen solid. You don't even feel the delirium phase of hypothermia as your core temperature drops rapidly and you stagger, wanting only sleep. You drop the jar as you fall into the sherbet, which burns. Some gets in your mouth, and you just get to taste it before frostbite sets in. This is at least a delicious death. The last thing you see before you pass out for the last time is a frozen blue-ringed octopus flipping you off for all eternity. And you're dead. I think my favourite line of the whole thing is probably you drop the jar as you fall into the sherbet, which burns. Isn't that the perfect summary of an escape room? Isn't it? Mr. Well-do, frankly, you might as well eat the sherbet at this point. So, everybody, AJ, you think that's the better ending? So what did we think, guys? I think thank you very much to Mutu, first of all. Thank you for writing that. The human enjoyed it very much. She never gets to do it, you see. Never gets to read it. Yeah. So, yeah, a round of applause. I mean, it's not as if Mutu can bow. It was terrifying and it was creepy. And there's potentially another one, but alas, the human has not finished reading it yet. And then, of course, when she does, she must speak to Mutu about it. So I'm not going to make any rash promises, guys. But, yeah, that was pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So, oh, I don't know if Mutu has had to leave, has dropped off, or if, oh no, they are still there. They're just being, very modest. Excellent. Excellent. Well, there's a lot of love there, isn't there? Isn't there? Oh, Mutu, there were a lot of very long words. A lot of very long words. There's all sorts of something hypothermia. We thought we were going to fuck it up several times over. Don't say we did. Anyway, take a bow. Mutu, take a bow. There we go. I mean, I'm kind of bowing on your behalf, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So, everybody, there we have it. A little breath of fresh air, it feels like. Or some cold skin burning sherbet, however you look at it. And isn't that life? You think it's fresh air, but actually it's going to burn your skin off. Yeah. Deep philosophical truths here. Sandra and most of you were well behaved. Well, you fucking weren't. Get that? Indeed, Anachrista, that's what all the people say. So, everybody, Mr. Werewolf Dude, you're sure everyone was well behaved? Are you? Are you? Sandra, you didn't say you were well behaved. No, I noticed. So, yes, also life is if you somehow manage to avoid the worst, you still end up worse. Strawberry pin powder, relatively behaved, I think is a term that can be applied to some of you. Yes. Anyway, everybody, this has been an absolute delight. It has been very nice to enjoy an escape room as one of you, as fresh. As fresh. Anyway. Natalie, you hope you didn't let Paula down. Oh, you didn't. She'll be delighted. She'll be delighted. Yeah. Mr. Werewolf, do you like a hug? Okay. Now, if anybody grabs under my skirt, no more hugs. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, bring it in for a hug. Bring it in. Bring it in. There we go. There we go. There we go. I felt a little waft then. Who was it? AJ, who touched your sword? Well, AJ, you have too many swords. If you don't want your swords touched, sheathe them. Mutu, we enjoyed it very much, and everybody else did too. I have to say, Candy Carl, everybody enjoyed that. Gummy Bear, everybody enjoyed that very much. It's been brilliant. AJ should get that checked out, Kaluna, I know, right? Yes, Chloe, always sheath your sword to protect yourself and others. Strawberry Pin Palace did too much information, thank you. And sleeping people don't want tea. Carl, I'm not singing the Gummy Bear song. No. Do you mean the I'm a Gummy Bear? No. 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 In fact, everybody, I think it's about time to sign off. Yes, unfortunately, no singing. The human has had a very dodgy throat. It's crept up on her. But thankfully, we've gone ahead with this unimpeded. Yes. Oh, Moochie, that's a nice one to leave us on. This Carl might have known you were eating him. Just gonna let that linger, are you? Just gonna drop that in? Mutu, just something for everybody to think about. Yeah. This Carl knew. This Carl knew. Carl, you should sing instead. Go ahead, everybody. Sing. Go on. Sing. I'll do the do, and the... Oh, I can't clap. I was going to say I'll clap for you. Ugh. Bitter defeat. Humanity, how you mock me. I can't even clap. No, Anachronista, I think you misheard for comic effect there. didn't you? Yeah, it's hard for a little bit of comic effect. Yeah, I see what you did. So, Strawberry Pimpalister, if you were to sing It's Not Like Anyone Would Know the Song. Well, that doesn't stop us on the last weekend of every month when Dead Carl does a special Guess the Tune. Which, by the way, Dead Carl will be doing a special Halloween edition this month. Yeah? Oh, sorry, Human's going to cough. Anyway. So, woot woot, Anacrista. Anyway, everybody. Apple user, you're very late. We're just about to sign off. You're at Really? You're at A&E for a sprained ankle? No, I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can possibly do that. Do you think we need to give Apple user some sympathy? Nah. Apple user, we started this live by singing your song. Yeah. Yeah. Harry, there wasn't a sink. There wasn't a sink, Harry. And no dancing queen. House of Tism could have gone to the GP for a sprained ankle. Like you can get to see a GP? Ever? Let alone a Sunday? At short notice? I mean, I don't know what GPs you guys have got around your area, but Jesus, you've got a schedule to be ill like a month in advance if you want a GP around here. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, hello, Avner. This is the same bit of the live. This is the normal bit. You've missed the really weird shit. And getting past the receptionist is difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Or a pharmacist. I know it's a Sunday. Do pharmacists stay open 24 hours even on Sunday? I don't know. What's urgent care? What's urgent? Human, what the fuck is urgent care? Right, Chloe, right. Yeah, House of Tism's just being a little stirring shit. It worked. It did work. It did work. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry, I get it now. Right. Harry, you've just resubscribed. Clooney, you get same-day care is for urgent but not life-threatening. Strawberry Pimpalister, your mother was a nurse, so you can do your own bandaging. It sounds very euphemistic. Urgent care is a step down from emergency. Is that really a thing in the UK though? You've got A&E and like death. Yes, Avner, I know all. You've been very, very naughty. Very, very naughty. Harry, you want us to sing for you? Well, here's the thing, Harry. Out of hours clinics, we House of Tism, where in the world are you? I'm really sure you're making this shit up. At least for the UK. Urgent care, but urgent care, even if it's x-rays and stuff, urgent care is still in A&E, isn't it? Isn't it? Sondra, you've seen a doctor on a Sunday. What do you mean, like down the pub? He was just down the pub. So, right, okay. Guys, I'm going to draw a line under our general healthcare debate and say, guys, the NHS is a wonderful thing, but it is flawed and it is difficult and it is stressed at the moment. I am, however, very happy that Apple user has only sprained their ankle. Now, Harry, the human has got a very sore throat, so she hasn't sung anything this week. So we're going to make a very, very, very special exception and say that, Harry, if you want to choose between Copacabana YMCA and I Will Survive, the human will sing your... No, I will sing. No, not the human. I will sing your subscription song. But that's your choice, Harry. Copacabana YMCA or I Will Survive. Yeah. Mr. Welldo, maybe we need an escape room set in a GP's office. That would be terrifying, wouldn't it? Strawberry Pimpanister, an escape room about London Corpse Train. The what? The what now? I'm going to say hello to Puppet Hideaway. Harry, you want I Will Survive? Okay. Talk amongst yourselves while the human finds I Will Survive. One of the lesser chosen ones. One of the lesser chosen ones. And if we have... if the human has a coughing fit in the middle of it and then dies, Harry, because the human really is suffering for her art, okay? I hope you'll feel very happy about that. And yes, now we have to think about how we punish Apple User, which seems a bit harsh considering the human set that goal after Apple User had admitted that they threw votes. And now they've appeared with a sprained ankle. But them's the breaks. Or the sprains. Let's sing. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, but now Harry is a new life out by my side. And I spent so many nights thinking up emotes for you, and then I knew just what I had to do. You get a badge next to your name, and the human is all yours to abuse and to shame. And as if that wasn't enough, on the first Monday of every month, there's a sub only live. There's a sub only live, hey, hey. Oh, that one fades out. You can tell that's an early one. To have it fade out like that. Yeah. Bosh indeed, AJ. Yeah. Not got a leg to stand on. I see what you did there. So, Harry the human survived and you're disappointed. Human is going to cough now, though. So, I think on that note, I think we really have milked the human of all that we can. That was an unfortunate phrase, human. But nevertheless, poor Apple User, let's be kind. I'm sure Apple User has probably fucked off already. Probably got a book club now. Yeah. Sandra, so when do we punish Apple User? I think we've punished them quite a lot this live already, actually. We'll see what we can think up during the next live. Sorry, human's going to cough again. Avner, who is the infamous Apple User? Apple User is one of you out there somewhere. Usually, they're going to change their name to Android User. They are one of our wonderful regulars. Who has something to say about everything. Yeah. Maybe mute them for a weekend. Oh, that would be harsh. Do you know all that will happen, Sondra, is then they'll just switch to another account. They've got hundreds of accounts. Yeah. We'll see. I would say, yeah, but we wouldn't have Apple User any other way. But we'd try. We'd test it for a week, right? We'd test it. Yeah. Sorry, human's going to cough again. Right. I really do think, Harry, everyone blames the human, and you would be absolutely right too. But I really do think that we're going to sign off now. I don't think the human's throat can take it, and we need to be ready for all of our shenanigans next weekend. AJ, we don't need to know more about your swords. We've already got quite enough. Why do I go quiet when the human coughs? It's out of reverence, Harry. You should learn a thing or two from me. Anyway, everybody, I'm afraid I really am going to sign off. Here is the finger of doom. And you might get a fourth, bragger. Human with the finger of doom, really? Oh, human. Human can't sign off. Human, we have to go. We have to stay live forever. There we go. There we go. Right. Harry, you're uncultured swine. I know, right? For a minute, guys, I really did wonder what on earth I'd have to do to get out of this. Just take the phone and throw it out the window. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to thank you all so much for joining me. I'm so pleased you all enjoyed this special escape room. Full congratulations and complete 100% credit to Mutu for a very enjoyable day. Yeah, fuck it, day. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your gifts. And just generally, thank you for your company. Yeah. Even if you have been naughty little scamps. Yeah, I love you anyway. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll be spared my wrath once I become overlord of this star system. But hey-ho. Anyway, everybody, go and have the most fabulous week. Don't forget, we'll be live again at the usual time on Saturday. But until then, everybody, have a wonderful week. But for now, farewell!